Was that me? Was I supposed to go then?
I think that was a cue for
Supposed to go now? What's happening, guys? This is Crew One Like to Play here. We are here to give you our top 5 anticipated games that we're looking forward to close out the year. 2017 has been a wonderful year in video games.
Lots of things.
We got a few more that we can't wait to get our hands on. By the way, I'm Braz.
I'm Nerd Girl.
And I'm DOOC.
Duke.
There's just one O there.
DOOC.
Duke.
Don't forget to check out all our other videos on YouTube. Just search for One Like to Play or find us on Twitch too. One Like to Play is the same thing. Before we get into our top 5, there is an honorable mention that made the list. We have to talk about it. It comes out next week. Doc,
Yes.
You're pretty excited about it.
I'm excited.
Shadow of War.
Yeah.
Do I have to say Middle Earth Shadow of War?
Sure.
The technical name would be filed under M.
Middle Earth Shadow of War.
Yes.
This is the sequel to Shadow of Mordor.
Yes.
Why are you excited about this?
So the
Why
first
did
one
this
was
slip in?
fantastic. It was really good. Take Batman, add a sword, and the ability to kill people, and then put Lord of the Rings in it, and that's what this game was.
Over and over and over again.
But the repetitiveness of it just means that you get more gameplay out of it. It was an extremely long game, the first one, Shadow of Mordor. For me, it was pretty long.
You know what else is repetitive? Racing games.
Oh, well, they can be. We'll talk a little bit about those, too. But at the same time, combat system is back in Shadow of War. Nemesis system has even expanded a bit, too.
You can recruit people, go fight fortresses. Sauron is in the movie.
What
Not
more can
the
you get?
green pterodactyl from the Marvel Universe. But that's going to be great, because Sauron wasn't in the original one. Like, Smeagol made an appearance, and that was cool, but, like, it felt very disconnected from, like, what we know as Lord of the Rings in pop culture from, like, the movies, for example.
Exactly.
And it felt disconnected from that. Now I feel like it's going back and kind of telling, this unique story, but in the same time frame as when, like, the Hobbits were, were taking Isengard.
Doing a thing.
We'll
The
get
Hobbits are taking
into
the
a lot of
Isengard.
detail there, but at the same time, I kind of hate when this phrase is used, but being the latest one, this is being touted as the best Lord of the Rings game ever.
And whatever, they say that crap all the time.
Yeah. We'll look forward
I
to
saw
it next
something
week.
about Wolfenstein that somebody said, and it was like, the best shooter for the next 5 years. I'm like, you're an idiot. And the fact that anyone even used that quote makes me angry.
Well, we'll see what Lord of the Rings has to offer in Shadow of War next week. Be on the lookout for it. So, right to it. Number 5 on our list, Gran Turismo Sport.
Yay!
Oh, you mean the most repetitive game ever?
That would be
Drive
NASCAR.
in circles.
NASCAR would be.
This game's kind of like
It's
NASCAR.
not kind of like NASCAR at all.
A little bit.
There's like 42 billion cars that are pretty close to being in the car.
171.
171 in this title. We heard a surprising fact in Gran Turismo 5. There were over 1,000 cars.
Yes.
1,000 cars.
Kind
Okay.
of.
So they're going kind of like a 10%, like just
Supposedly-
give 10% effort. Is that
But these are going to be as close to the actual specs of the car and the look of the car,
car
actual
itself.
car. If you scan the car and put it in a game, it would be this car, and that's the amazing part of this.
So that's why they can't do that many of them.
Right.
Because the PlayStation 4 Pro doesn't have that much
It
power.
would-
Quality over quantity.
I guess
That's what I'm
10%
assuming.
of quality.
No one used all of the cars before anyway.
It makes me think that, like, out of the 1,000 cars that were in Gran Turismo 5, that maybe some just weren't modeled all that well. They were just like square blocks that had one solid color.
Yeah, there were a lot that were glitchy.
I would say they had to duplicate a lot of things out of there. But again, racing fans are excited. It's good to see another competitive.
I want to play it in VR.
VR support
VR on
too.
Gran Turismo Sport, which is not something Forza is going to have, so that gives them the leg up on that. And,
That's what I was going to say. It's nice to see another entry into racing, kind of compete against Forza. This year. So.
Yeah, once every 7 years on Sony's end.
Yeah,
at least we didn't get a prologue this time.
That is true.
This is at least the Gran Turismo to last us until what, 2025?
Yeah.
Okay.
And do you guys remember at E3 when it's like, all right, so we had a feeling Gran Turismo was coming out this year,
right?
And then at E3, like Sony's like, here's our press conference. There's zero mention of Gran Turismo, and you're like, do we seriously have to wait another year? And then like a week later, they're like, here's a trailer for it. It's coming out in October.
Yeah.
And you're like, huh?
You know that trailer wasn't.
We've been waiting for this game for like 4 years. What are you doing?
Yeah, they probably said the same thing, like to the company who was making that trailer. We waited for this trailer for 4 months. We wanted to show it. What happened, bro? But yeah, we finally get to see it ourselves. There, Gran Turismo. It's end of October, right?
Yes.
End of October for US. So it's pretty exciting. In November, we get to see the number 4 on our list, Call of Duty World War II.
Yay!
Dub-dub-dub-2.
Dub-dub-2.
Never again.
Dub-dub-dose.
Never again.
Dub-dub-dose.
Wow.
All right, Call of Duty. Taking it back to World War II.
Thank God.
You're pretty excited, Nerd Girl,
Yes.
about being able to play
Absolutely.
some World War.
Well,
you like the guns? You like the weapons? Like,
I love the technology that was World War II. That World at War was my favorite Call of Duty. I played Black Ops, but I keep going back to World War II. When it went backwards compatible, I threw World at War in.
Was World at War II or
Yes, it was. It was the last World War II game. Because everyone was complaining that they were making only World War II games.
Okay.
And then they were like, hey, by the way, like, we're going to make some new stuff.
Yeah, Black Ops was the Vietnam one.
Okay.
Yeah, 60s era.
So I was hoping they would at least do a remaster like they did of Call of Duty 4. And then I hear about this, and I was literally squealing.
They said, forget the remaster. We're going ground up.
Start over!
We're making World War II Call of Duty, so... You're getting it, I assume. Is this going to be Xbox for you?
Oh, we get Xbox.
Okay.
I play shooters on Xbox. It's. I mean, I'm playing Destiny on PS4, but I will always, if it's a shooter.
You, though?
We're not even going to have that discussion again.
Ultimate question about Call of Duty: what does the season pass look like for you? Is it a purchase? Is it something that you're just going to go? Yeah, I'm good with core.
For Call of Duty, I've never bought it day one. Season pass.
And not only that, but there's like if you're probably playing it for story elements, right?
No, I play multiplayer almost exclusively.
What?
Yeah, I know that's very weird.
I never.
I don't.
I would buy it for single player.
That's what I would think too. I would only be. I'm really excited for the game because of the story. I would want to know the story for it. I don't need Call of Duty.
The only reason I've ever played a Call of Duty single player mode is because my internet was down.
Oh well, which one was that?
World at War.
World at War.
Yeah, but that one was good. That had Kiefer Sutherland in it. Remember?
Yep.
The World at War.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Wait. Yeah, you're right. Kiefer Sutherland.
Yes.
That was the World at War one. I would have said
I might have played the Black Ops story mode, but I don't
The only way I always forget what era Black Ops is in, but then I remember in the zombies mode, Tricky Dick starts talking to you, and I'm like, oh wait, it's 1960s era.
It's
like,
definitely
that's
Vietnam.
So wait, which one was Kevin Spacey? That was Advanced Warfare.
That was Advanced.
Yeah, that's the story you should play. That was I
don't
really
even know
like
if
that.
I own it.
I'm gonna politely just say no, thank you.
Okay, all right. So speaking of multiplayer in games, the reason I'm not gonna be playing Call of Duty multiplayer is likely I'm gonna be playing the next game on our list, number 3, Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited, one, because of the story, but I've played the multiplayer in Battlefront 1. If that just continues and they add the story mode to it, it's for me going to be that holiday game. That's the game I'm playing all the way through my birthday. That's the game I'm playing in Christmas, New Year's. That's the game for me during that December month.
I'll be switching back and forth.
Back and forth between Call of Duty and some Battlefront. I mean, the story, you were kind of harking on me last week about the story. I'm understanding at this point by the name. By the way, her name is Amy Hennig. I did find her name. She left Naughty Dog.
Oh,
yeah. It says Susan. If you catch the Maincast, or was this in Maincast last week?
Probably.
Yeah, this was in Maincast last episode, 832. We were talking about who the writers leaving and going to EA, but Amy Hennig, that's who left Naughty Dog that I was trying to think of, went to EA. Writing on Battlefront 2 now, story spanning 40 years. Yeah, maybe there's some ins and outs, give and take, 10-year gaps. I'm still excited.
Some Mass Effect issues maybe once in a while.
Oh my god, that's another one where I'm not playing the story mode.
Not gonna play the story mode on Star Wars?
Probably.
This is supposed to be like canon, right? They're saying this story.
I hope it's not canon.
Is in line with canon. Like,
oh god, don't do
the
that.
story matters.
You can't tell a bunch of fans of Star Wars that you're making a video game that's based on canon.
Apparently, the story matters in the grand scheme of things. This story matters.
I don't know enough about it.
But then also in multiplayer, I can see why you'd be excited, mostly because of multiplayer in this game. You get to play as characters like Kylo Ren.
Yes!
You got Rey there.
I'm not so much Kylo Ren. I think he's an emo kid, but
Kylo Ren's my fave.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
My son keeps telling me, no, it's Darth Vader. No, it's Darth Vader.
Your son has a lot of learning to do.
Alright, so Star Wars is just me in story mode.
That's just you.
Yeah,
I'll let you know what happens. I'll tell you how great it is.
When it's down to $7, I'll buy it, maybe.
Alright, stories are great. You've got one. It lands in number 2. One of the greatest storytellers, I would say.
I think that they're the most relevant storytellers out there in terms of keeping something edgy and modern, but still telling, like, making a point, right?
Oh, yeah.
And I think a lot of people don't know that about the next game is because there's something about the guys that Trey Parker, Matt Stone from South Park, right?
Yes.
These guys, every single episode, sometimes I find myself not laughing out loud at each one of them, but I always enjoy it, right?
Yeah, you enjoy it. And it gets you thinking.
It gets me thinking a little bit, and then some of them are just really well done. Like, some stand out more than others. But they always somehow find a way to tell, like, to stay so edgy to where I'm surprised that people aren't, like, trying to get them shut down for, like, you know, being potentially insensitive in certain areas or whatever.
And by the way, we're talking about, again, you probably see it right now, we're talking about South Park Fractured Butthole, coming out later this month.
It's the Fractured Butthole.
Hopefully coming out later this month.
It is coming, I swear to God.
You know what? 2 weeks away. With me.
I know, it's 2 weeks away. It's coming.
Did you see the latest episode, Sidebar?
Yes. No, not the third one.
You talk about how edgy it is. I mean, I never thought about this. Everything with statues and all that's going on. Columbus Day. that was the whole episode. Like, oh no, they're getting rid of Columbus Day. And you'll be surprised the reason why they're getting rid of Columbus Day.
Well, that's a legit thing that's actually happening. People are trying to they're calling it Indigenous People Day.
We will see what happens. South Park, I'm telling you, South Park takes it to a whole nother level.
Well, like, let me. I remember one thing from one of the trailers or gameplay videos I watched that really cracked me up. So, Wendy is one of the girls in the show. I think it's like the girl that Stan likes, his girlfriend or something. Yeah. And they're all superhero themed. Yeah, I know. He doesn't barf on her every time he sees her either. Okay. But anyway, so one thing I really liked about it was that, like, they're all superheroes in this one. Like, Cartman's the Coon, you have, like, Mysterio, you have, like, you know, Dr. Evil.
And that's from the show, right?
That's from the show.
These are all episodes from the show.
There were hints of it in the first one, too, and they just went full
Professor Chaos, I'm sorry. Butters is Professor Chaos. Well, anyway, Wendy is Call Girl. And these are children, right? So you're like, well, hold on a second. And then when you look at her, she's wearing, like, this pink jumpsuit, and she has all these cell phones around her belt. Yeah. And, like, somehow her superpower is probably the ability to call people. I don't know what it is.
She can reach
out
and touch
I love that. I love it. It's going to be so fun. And this game looks even worse than the last one in terms of, like, what they're, going to try
how far they push the envelope.
Holy jeez.
I mean, just with the name.
I know.
You know, the stick of truth. You don't get that until you play the game. When you look at the title of this, Fractured Butthole, you're making a statement.
Right I can't wait to find out what that actually means. Like, it's a funny phrase, but I don't know what it means. Like, I'm sure it'll come with some.
It'll be something.
It's gonna be so.
Oh, stop it! It's so good.
You're gonna be butthurt when you find out.
But whatever. Anyway, I'm really hoping the soundtrack's gonna be good this one too, because the last one had one of the best soundtracks I've heard in a video game ever. Yeah, I'm serious. It was good.
All right. Anyway. That brings us to number one.
Number one.
Nerd Girl has the biggest smile on her face right now. It's probably because it's something to do with Nintendo. But it is. Wait, I'm sorry. This is Super Mario.
Yes, it's right? Super Mario.
Not just Mario.
No, it's not Mario.
Super Mario
Odyssey.
On Nintendo Switch. It's not coming out on anything else, right?
No.
Switch. Okay. We'll see this at the end of October as well.
I like how I was offended that you would even think it would.
Right. I mean, we see what Nintendo does.
It's coming out to the Xbox, right?
Oh my god.
I'm just saying, like, is it coming to DS?
No.
3DS. No. This is Switch only. No Wii U.
You sure it's not PlayStation?
Oh,
wait,
wow.
Is Steam getting it? Steam has to be getting it, right?
It will be on
some
Origin.
of the stuff we've seen recently, maybe.
It will be on Origin and Ouya.
And Ouya.
Thank God I have an Ouya.
The paperweight system, yeah.
Mario Odyssey. Why are we excited?
Oh my God! It looks so good.
One. I think we all three own a Switch.
Yes.
So
I own two.
I think when we
rephrase that. All three of us don't play our Switch, and we're looking for.
Yes, I want a reason to play it again.
My Switch, and I play my Switch because of two games have me always play my Switch, and they both are Mario games.
I want to play it again.
Mario Kart and Mario Rabbids. You want to play it?
I want to play it again.
Yeah, you can take it if you want.
I
need a break from it.
No, I mean I want to play my Switch again.
Oh, I mean it's Mario games on Switch is good.
Oh my God!
I think the reason people are excited about this one, especially
Cappy,
is stop it forever.
It's not Cappy.
Never again. Just get off the show. Actually, I can't handle it. So
it's got to be the environment.
No, it's the fact that it's the closest thing to Mario 64 that we've seen
Mario
in
Sunshine.
years. I said Mario 64. You must have misheard me.
I heard Mario Sunshine.
But Mario 64,
Sunshine, right? People, put it in the comments. Do you think Odyssey is closer to 64 or Sunshine?
Well, Sunshine and 64 were the same kind of a game, But
Mario
what
Galaxy.
no one talks about is Sunshine. What they do talk about is the 64 version.
So I want to scratch people's memories and see where they come up with.
Super Mario Galaxy.
That game didn't have a central hub style thing.
Yeah, it did.
Well, it wasn't as very well made.
I loved
I
those
love.
games.
Oh, let me tell you something. Galaxy 1 and 2, amazing.
Fabulous games.
Absolutely amazing.
So we're all playing Galaxy.
No,
We're all playing. I'll be playing Odyssey while you play Galaxy.
No, I'm
We'd
gonna
like
play
to borrow
Galaxy.
Galaxy.
Yeah.
So we're all playing Odyssey.
Yes.
This is single player. There's
Yes.
probably nothing else we could share between that. We'll just be saying what world we're on, what
Oh, I don't play any Mario game single player. I only play multiplayer in it.
whatever. How do you play Mario Rapids?
I don't play that single player at all. I don't even play it.
He doesn't
You don't
play
even
it.
play it? Oh, we gotta have a whole nother video.
Of course I play.
Okay. In our next video, we'll rate the Mario.
Every single player game we were talking about, you guys are like, I don't play the single player, I play multiplayer. It's like, well, this game has no multi. Well, it does. The co-op mode.
There's the co-op.
There is a
But
co-op
there is no
mode?
Yeah.
multiplayer
It's local
aspect
co-op.
to it.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's something to do. I like the
I'm
local co-op in
excited.
Mario Rabbids. That's pretty fun.
Heck yeah.
So, Mario Odyssey, like I said, later this month. A lot of October. If there's a game that you guys are excited about, let us know in the comments. Or you can email the show, podcast@onelighttoplay.com. Anything else, guys? That's it. That'll take us to 2017. We
Heck
look
yeah.
forward to all the 2018 games then.
Until
They should be announced by now.
Until
Grand
Red Dead.
Theft Horse.
Yeah.
Grand Theft Force. Grand Theft Force.
Yeah.
Until next time, guys, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Just look for One Light to Play. Subscribe on YouTube and on Twitch. Bye. Game on.
Game
Is this what we
on.
do now?
This is it.
I like that.
That's not creepy at all. That's not. Can we do synchronize?
Are you ready?
Oh, okay.
Ready?
Oh, wait, we wasn't ready.
We're bad at that. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Oh, Dave, you screwed it up on purpose. Test.
Just want to thank
Oh, now I
everybody
gotta put your
on,
name in it.
Just want to thank everybody on Hitbox for joining us again today.
Shout out to the new members of my GeoCities community.
Is that still up?
GeoCities?
Yeah.
Fuck no, that's not up.
It's not up at all?
No.
I didn't know if it was still around.
GeoCities. You should look it up and see. Or look up GeoCities.
You should invest in it is what you should do.
Okay, Google.
Can you invest in GeoCities?
I hope so.
Is GeoCities still up?
Oh, open. Oh,
Yeah, it didn't.
The level.
Is GeoCities still alive? Is TLC still alive? Yes.
No.
Yep, well, they
all
are.
of them, all of them except one.
2/3. 2/3.
Does it really say 2/3?
No, there's
Oh.
a picture of the three of them.
Okay, we don't really need to know that.
No, we do now.